All I know of current WoW is that players migrate to 14. You know what? That's true. That is a thing. Oh my god. This has been so long since I've tried to be somewhat professional. My name is Tom, this is Sugma Mail, and I've been depressed for like a week. And the reason why is because WoW is dead. World of Warcraft is a dead game. It's been being said for a while, people have been discussing it, and I think at this point, yeah, we're dead. We're done. Like, I don't really think you get much lower than here. A lot of people are not playing the game anymore. For most people, this might just seem like, this is just the lawsuit against Activision Blizzard, but no, this has been going on for a while. And this is the straw that has broken the camel's back. We're not doing good, guys. I've been playing WoW pretty much before I could even read. Then I started making friends around Wrath of the Lich King, and then my mom was like, bro, we are not gonna pay $15 a month for you to go hang out with your friends and not play this game.
You shall be king.
And for me, World of Warcraft was like the first time I played a game like that. Like, I used to play all sorts of like MMOs online. Like, there were a lot of them, a lot of free MMOs back then. There was like a certain level of like excitement that you got from playing them, but like usually either because they were like pay to win or whatever, like it was easy to lose interest. And then WoW came along, and it was a form of excitement that I could probably try to articulate. Has become my brand on YouTube. I'm like the guy who articulates the thoughts and feelings of people where they don't know how to describe it, but like this is one of those things where I feel like I'm not going to do it justice by trying to describe to you the feeling of being addicted to WoW. Because that's what it was.
This is more than a game. It's an addiction and an illness.
I stopped playing for like 10 years. And then last year, some of my friends were like, yo, we're gonna play WoW. And I was like, oh, y'all are gonna play WoW, huh? Back in my day, we used to play WoW, and it ruined my life. And I was pretty hesitant at first for that reason. I was like, last time I got really into it, then going outside was like the only thing that saved me. I would have just been like so consumed into the world that I would have probably never done much with my life. But instead I did plenty with my life, because I wasn't playing WoW, but then, COVID happened. I wasn't doing much anyways. The social circle I had at the time, I wasn't really feeling it anymore. They were doing things that I did not want to do, and I felt guilty for that. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play WoW instead, be on my own for a little bit. And like, now it's that little bit's over. It's the end. And like I said, this is a long time coming. A long time of, Blizzard just not understanding their player base. Like, we've been telling Blizzard, hey, this is what we want. And they're like, oh, conduit systems. Pay to win in classic Burning Crusade. That's what you want. You want a level boost. Nobody was like, damn, bro, you know what would make classic even better? Microtransactions. That was like the antithesis of what classic players wanted. And they were like, you know what? We need money. We don't need money. We want money. I mean, maybe they needed money because the subs were going down, but they were like, hey, if we can keep making money, if we can keep, making that bottom line go up, it doesn't matter how many people are playing the game. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. We're getting more money per player than anybody else, except for like these crazy like mobile games and shit. But even then, like the microtransactions in WoW compared to like the microtransactions in mobile games, those are some pretty big gaps. The point is this has been a thing for a long time, and subs have been going down because ultimately the game does not reflect what the players want anymore, and it's just not good. Like the game is just not as good as it used to be. Like when I came back a year ago, retail WoW was exciting because it was like, wow, there's like a whole decade's worth of content that I've not even experienced, and I was so excited to experience it. And at first I was kind of like, it doesn't really feel the same, it doesn't really hit the same. And I was like, I'm 22, 23 now. Makes sense. I was a kid back then, so of course it's going to hit different. But then as I started getting more into Classic and experiencing the things in Classic that I never really got to because I was a kid, I started realizing, oh no, the game has just deteriorated over time. That's just what happened. And like, especially like when it came to raiding, when it came to like mythic dungeons, I just was not having fun. And when Shadowlands dropped, I'm in the minority with this too. Like, when Shadowlands dropped the first day, I streamed myself playing it, and the VOD is gone. The footage I had of me playing it, that's gone, because it was depressing. I have never played a World of Warcraft expansion the day of launch and said, this is not good, and I'm not having fun, and that was exactly what happened with Shadowlands. I mean, pre-patch was fun. Like, I enjoyed streaming myself, forcing myself to get to 50 before Shadowlands dropped on a fresh, new character. Like, that was fun, but that was kind of like a thing that I made within the game. That wasn't even the game design itself. Like, the game had just deteriorated. And then you find out a lot of the guys on the team are getting drunk, they're doing drugs, and then they're sexually harassing the women on the team that they've dumped all their work onto, and it's like, no wonder the game sucks. And not only no wonder does the game suck, but that's disgusting. Like, that's like the most like morally abhorrent thing. Like, it's not even just like, man, you guys aren't listening to us, you guys are doing things that go against what the player wants, you guys are adding microtransactions in Classic, you guys are doing all these things that we don't agree with, and then on top of that, you're just doing things that are objectively horrible. So it's like, not only has the interest in the game gone down for people across the board, but now it's like, you just feel dirty playing the game. And here's the thing, it wasn't even like guilt at this point. Like, I tried playing the game a couple days ago, I literally logged in, I didn't even want to move my character. Like, I've just become so detached from this game that I loved for so long. And it's genuinely depressing. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do with myself anymore. Everything I do just lacks joy. It's sad. And yeah, there's Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm really trying to give it an honest try, but not to disrespect the people out there who are addicted to heroin, but I feel like I'm addicted to heroin and I'm trying to compensate by smoking weed. And it's just not working. Like, this is a game that's fun, it's great, it's, you know, cool and all, but like, I want a game that's gonna ruin my life, and I don't even care that it's ruining my life. And that's what WoW was for a long time, and now it's just not there. And people aren't playing anymore, and that's the biggest thing, is like, if the player base isn't there, then the game isn't there. There's no point in playing if nobody else is playing. And, you know, even with how bad things were getting, I was still kind of like, you know what, like, I can find shit to do, I can, you know, explore things that I haven't explored before. I've never even tried roleplay in World of Warcraft, like, that's a whole thing that I could, you know, explore and, like, experience for the first time. But it's like, I don't even want to do that anymore. It's like, you know, I want to play WoW, but I don't want to play WoW. And it's, like, it's genuinely, like, fucked with my mental health. Like, not even my mental health, just, like, my daily ability to be happy. Which, I guess that's kind of mental health, but it's, like, more like a dopamine thing. Like, just nothing is gonna compare. Nothing can compare. But yeah, I don't really have a point to this video. I've just seen a lot of people weighing in on the whole situation with Activision and Blizzard, and people who don't play WoW or haven't played WoW for a very long time, and they're just kind of disconnected. They're kind of coming from the outside and giving their 2 cents, and it's like, I mean, I get it, because it's like, there's not a whole lot of nuance to y'all are sexually harassing your employees, and that's entirely unacceptable. But at the same time, it's like, there is a bit more to the story, and it's not even a whole thing of like, y'all are misrepresenting this, it's not as bad as it is. It's like, y'all are misrepresenting this, this is even worse. Like, this is the tip of the iceberg. This is just a long journey that, like, Blizzard has been putting us through. Those of us who have been here, those of us who have been pouring money into the company, this is the climax, this is the finale of the bullshit that we have been going through. And yeah, this is worse than everything else, for sure, but it's like, y'all don't even have, like, the level of pent-up frustration that we have. Like, come on, bro, like, y'all get to come in here and just experience the anger and frustration over this single incident, while we have been having smaller incidents just building up, and we've been carrying that with us, and now we get this shit on top of that. Anyways, I'm sad. I feel like I gotta go back outside or some shit. I feel like I gotta go make friends again or something. I feel betrayed, because, like, not just because I've invested so much into this world, and now at this point, like, who knows if WoW is even gonna be around in a year. Like, they might end up shutting down the servers if, like, that many people drop off. But it's like, bro, what am I even supposed to do with my life anymore? Like, it's sad. It's genuinely like, dog, am I supposed to be a productive member of society? What is this bullshit? God damn it, Bobby.
Dale, where's Bobby? What's going on?
The state of California has done a 2-year investigation on Activision Blizzard, and now they're suing them. This is no bullshit.
At work, they're supposedly treating every day like a frat party, just butt-chugging blue moons in the cubicles and throwing back the brewskis while they're coding their games, which would explain why they've been so lazy and broken in recent years.
Similarly, other female employees at Blizzard Entertainment were assigned to lower-level roles, denied equal pay, and further delayed or passed over for promotions in favor of male counterparts.
A female employee died by suicide during a business trip as a result of her sexual relationship with her male supervisor. Before her death, male colleagues allegedly shared explicit photos of the woman, the lawsuit said. What the fuck?
I'm sick of putting so much of my time, energy, and love into that fucking universe to have it all crumble around me because perverted mid-30-year-old and 40-year-old men can't keep their fucking hands to themselves.
Wait a minute, dude. Are you telling me that the CEO of Activision Blizzard, Bobby Kotick, is right next to motherfucking Dr. Henry Kissinger on a black book owned by a particular individual, Jeffrey Epstein?
What? Bobby, no! Wait a minute, everybody.
They'll hire a celebrity to apologize for them? That's a good idea.
I just gotta move on. We gotta figure out what we're doing for our lives. And for now, for Azeroth, I guess this is goodbye. For now. Once again, at least last time I grew out of the game. At least last time it was like, I'm going on to, like, do something with my life, but now I'm like, bro, what am I even gonna do? Anyways, my name is Tom. Y'all know the call to actions, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time. See ya.